Wij hadden hier in de kist een brief gevonden van het neefje van de pianist.
Klopt.
En we hebben van de pianist zijn adres gevonden. Dat zal hierboven zijn. Ned's residence.
Right this way, sir. Mr. Bunkridge is in his gymnasium.
Hij staat te boksen met een robot.
Oh, you take a look at this place. And take a look at him. Maybe you should consider doing some training
Laten we
yourself,
even rondkijken.
You aren't getting any younger after all. What in the ether is that supposed to be? Looks like some kind of medieval torture device. Then again, so does most of this newfangled exercise equipment. This seems to be where Ned keeps his extra equipment and assorted other garbage.
Hij is een sterke
Doesn't
man.
look that heavy to me. Oh, look, maybe you can slip these on and go a couple of rounds with Ned. If that's his best right hook, he'll be a pushover. And after that expert knockout you delivered Officer Grant, he won't stand a chance. Just when I thought I'd seen it all. What will they think of next?
Nou, inderdaad. Rare gevechtsrobots.
Martial art? Doesn't look like any I've ever heard of.
Uit de
Makes
touw.
you wonder if old Netty boy is at the end of his rope too.
Nou, Ned. Dan gaan we maar eens met jou praten.
Excuse me, Mr. Bunkridge?
Mr. Bunkridge.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
I'm Miles Fordham, a private investigator. Your valet let me in.
Right, of course. What can I do for you?
I have a few questions for you, if you'd be so kind.
Yes, all right. I could use a bit of a rest anyway.
Nou, je zult het vragen stellen. Kijk eens. Knappe man.
You're very into physical conditioning, aren't you?
Oh, you noticed. Yes, I believe that a healthy body is just as important as a healthy mind, if not more so.
Well, he's definitely prioritizing the former.
It's important to keep fit, especially at a job like mine where I'm
Oh,
in a
hij werkt
chair
in een
most of the
stoel.
day.
What job is that?
I'm a clerk at the Bank of Vespuccia, but someday I hope to
Oké.
leave and teach others about the health benefits of regular
Hij
exercise.
is een bang meneer.
Perhaps even open up
Ja.
my own gymnasium.
Ah, he actually thinks people are gonna go for that.
Lekker hoor.
Good luck to him.
How do you feel about the election outcome?
I'm disappointed. Atwood may not have been the greatest PM, but he was pro-steam tech. Sure, the Lygia incident was a tragedy, but people are too
is wel
quick
een
to
beetje de
judge.
rode draad
Steam
natuurlijk.
technology is
Ja,
a boon
precies.
to mankind. It's already enriched my life considerably. It's a shame the progress is going to be held back because of one isolated occurrence.
Nou, gaat het rijtje maar af.
Are you familiar with a man named Ronan Lespay?
Never heard of him.
I have his portrait. Maybe you recognize him?
No, I've never seen this man before, but... Huh, how about that?
How about what?
The detail in this ferrotype is a bit fuzzy, but his facial features and hair, they vaguely resemble mine.
You know, now that he
Yeah.
mentions it, it's true. Lespay does bear a passing resemblance.
Zou het een vergismoord zijn?
Ja, dat is precies wat ik wilde zeggen.
So, you know nothing about the murder outside the Silent Raven 4 nights ago?
That's right. I don't even know what the Silent Raven
Maar door
is.
wie dan?
It's a bar in the
En waarom?
Well, that explains it. For one thing, I don't go to that part of town. A man like me sets foot in that den of ruffians, and I'll have every Tom, Dick, and Harry challenging me to a fight. Not that I couldn't take them, but I have better ways to train my body than beating thugs. Anyway, I don't drink. Dulls the mind and softens the body.
I see. Well, just thought I'd ask.
I'm sorry I can't help you, Mr. Fordham, but I hope you solve whatever it is you're investigating. You seem like a nice enough sort.
Tell me about your uncle.
You know Tom?
I've met
Uncle
him, yes.
Tom.
He's the one who told me where you lived.
Oh, right. Well, my uncle is an interesting man.
Is
Een
that
interessante man.
interesting of the good or bad variety?
I really wish he would take better care of himself is all. I have the feeling that he's on some sort of drug, although he always denies
Ja, hij
it.
zit in
What
de
gives you that
opiumden, hè?
impression?
Well, most of the time he acts completely normal. He goes to work, visits with me. Sometimes we go out together to the theater or a gallery. But some days his mood changes. He goes very solitary, won't leave his house, gets short with me. One time I went to visit him, I heard him yelling along with what sounded like
hij heeft een
furniture being
agressieprobleem.
knocked about. It only happened
De
once,
pianist,
but
man.
it worried me. I hope Tom isn't in any sort of trouble.
Opium is one hell of a drug. It's a good thing you never got to that point with the soporific, or Adelaide would have thrown you out much sooner.
Are you all right, Mr. Fordham?
Yes, I'm fine.
What? Too soon?
Oké, Priscilla eerst.
Does the name Priscilla mean anything to you?
Yes, it most certainly does. My lady love is named Priscilla
Ah,
Poundstone.
hij heeft chickie.
Ah,
I see.
wel
What can
een
you tell me
chickie.
about her?
Fysieke chickie.
She's a darling. I love her very much. Such a kind and gentle soul she is too. Loves animals, especially dogs. We've been together for ages and are due to be married soon.
Ah,
When was the last time
Kijk
you
aan.
saw her?
Saw her? Oh, no, Mr. Fordham. She doesn't live in New Britannia. She attends Miss Threadneedle's Academy for Young Ladies in Cormorant.
She lives in New Holland?
oké.
That's right. I've never actually met Priscilla face to face. We communicate exclusively
Ja,
through
die brieven die we gevonden hadden.
How did you two get involved?
Her father and mine were old military friends. They decided between them that their children
Hij
would
is
be engaged.
uitgehuwelijkt.
And
Goeie
you're both
deal.
in agreement?
Yes. I admit at first I was a bit hesitant, but we share many of the same interests. The distance between us is not a detriment to our love.
I wonder how that will change once they actually begin cohabiting.
So you correspond regularly with Priscilla?
That's right. At least one letter a week. My uncle does me the kindness of acting as courier.
Zou die oom jaloers zijn op deze man?
Letters?
What for?
Dat hij een chickie heeft en zijn oom niet.
Correspondence.
I understand, but I feel this is important.
Zou dat kunnen?
Perhaps you could show me one that isn't too personal.
Geluk.
Yes, I suppose that would be all right. In fact, I think there's a recent one on the shelf there. That's not too private. But you won't need to take it, will you?
Not at all. I just want to have a look.
Oké. Toms adres.
Could you give me Tom's address?
You don't have it? I thought you said you'd spoken with him.
I visited him at the cathedral.
But if he's there, why do you want his address?
Dat is een goede vraag. Ja, we gaan gewoon eerlijk zijn. Toch?
Lijkt me wel.
I have reason to believe he may be somehow involved in a murder.
That's a serious accusation, Mr. Ford. What proof do you have?
Nothing concrete just yet, which is why I'd like to investigate his home.
Well, you're not the police, so I'm not obligated to tell you.
Nee, dat is waar.
I'm sorry, but you'll need more than just a suspicion
Okay.
to
We
convince
moeten
me.
misschien eerst die brief lezen.
On second thought, never mind.
Want die Tom die had natuurlijk een brief
Thanks for your time.
Not a
in
problem.
de kist. En deze man heeft nu ook een brief die wij mogen lezen. Hier zo, op de shelf, zei hij. Hier. Oké.
Wait just a minute. Something's off here. The handwriting
ander
on this letter is
handschrift.
different
Ja.
to the one we found before. There's
Ah.
something strange going on with this Priscilla.
Misschien is dat ons bewijsstuk dan.
Could I ask you a few more
Dus
questions?
eventjes op
Mr.
terugkomen bij deze man.
All right, but try not to take too long. Don't want to drop my heart rate too much.
About your uncle's address?
What about it? Why do you want it?
Kijk. Ja. Something
Precies.
going on between him and Priscilla.
I think there's something going on between him and Priscilla.
Something going on? What do you mean?
I found a letter addressed to you from her at the cathedral, and the handwriting is different to the letter you have here.
He has one of her letters? Why would he?
I'm not sure, which is why I'd like to search his home and find out more.
If he's going behind my back,
Huh?
I swear I'll...
Calm yourself, Mr. Bunkridge. If I find anything, you'll be the first to know.
All right. Tom lives at 117
Kijk.
Gimlet Terrace.
Een
in
adres.
Worcester.
Hey,
Mooi.
practically neighbors.
Here, I've got a
En
spare
een
key.
sleutel.
If you find anything about him and Priscilla, you'll tell me, won't you?
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Bunkridge. Thanks for your time.
Not a problem.
Nou, dan kunnen we dus naar Toms huis nu. Dan stel ik voor dat we dat gaan doen in de volgende video.
Nou, dat lijkt me goed.
Dus graag tot dan.
Groetjes.
Doei.